What's up, brother? Johnny Con here, aka Not Such a Conqueror. Dude, fucking last night. Well, I tried this the day before, right? I placed Lucifer's sigil underneath my pillow. Nothing. Yesterday, right? But I kind of like meditated on his. Well, I did like a couple of rituals. I did a black flame empowerment ritual. I did some Lucifer prayers. Um, I bloodletted it on his sigil, which I placed underneath my pillow last night. Instant success. Probably within the hour, I fell asleep, right? And dude, I had an intense ass dream. Like I don't even know if I can share it. Like it was fucking intense, bro. Like I gotta watch like the way that I say it. Long story short, it was basically like cartel imagery. Either like I was watching like something that might have happened, or like a cartel movie, like in the form of a movie, or I don't know. So I was kind of like seeing that, like just people like running. I believe I saw like a woman like run, like images of that. Like it looked like Mexican, like interiors, right? If you ever been over there. But what struck me the most was that the setting ended up in like people, I want to say like tied up or like chained to their like beds or whatever, like just tied up, chained. Like in my mind's eye, like that's the impression that I had, right? Because I didn't see the full picture, but I like it's. I don't know if it makes any sense, right? Like in my mind's eye, like I knew, like these people were like. I didn't see like the exact carnage, but in my mind's eye, like I knew they were like tied up or whatever, and I saw like a man, like walk down, and what he was doing was he was systematically like neutralizing the tied up people. Like I could hear like with a chainsaw, like I could hear like zzzz, and I heard like screaming in my mind's eye. Like it's like I could see it. Like I knew like where he was like putting the saw, right? Like over and over, like systematically. I even saw like at one point I saw a quote unquote red grape juice, if you know what I mean, fly across the screen. And then and that's it. The dream ended, and I knew that there was something there. And when I opened my eyes, it's like I could hear like a sound effect, like done. Now, before I move on, I don't know if you guys ever done path workings, but if you've done path workings, it says the sound of metal being hammered, the smell of sulfur, the taste of charcoal, shit like that, right? I think it makes sense for some reason because when I opened my eyes, I heard like a sound effect, like done, and then bro, I heard like whispering. He was talking to me. I'm pretty sure it was Lucifer. Lucifer was talking to me. His energy is not like Moloch's or Lilith's. And I told him, I'm all like, this is kind of like, my first time that I'm kind of like doing a one-on-one, so like, excuse me a little bit, like I'm getting my bearings, right? And I got the impression that like, nah, it's cool, don't worry about it. It was more kind of like, how like when you're doing something and there's somebody like teaching you. Let's say you're like at a gun range or something, right? And someone's like over your shoulder, right? Kind of like, yo, like the impression that I got was more like instruction, teaching, like very like matter of fact, right? Like no BS. That's what I got. It's not like Lilith or Moloch's energy. It's very very different. Um, I could hardly make out some of the words, but some I did though. I don't want to share them because I feel it's kind of like personal. But this is good though. Um, I got the impression that his presence kind of like works on your subconscious as well. Like if there's something in your subconscious I mean, he's shedding light on it. You know, like expect like subconscious feelings. Like I've heard before, like you know, when you work with him, like you know, be a little bit ready. But anyways, that was dope, man. I woke up and I stayed awake for like half an hour, like just thinking about it. It was fucking sick. But anyways, I'm gonna write about it in my book. I don't want to do anything else to like conjure up or like invoke anybody tonight, or maybe even like the day after. I kind of like want to let it sit, you know. I don't want to have like kid in a like candy store syndrome, you know, like ooh, like just you know because I can. Yeah, I kind of want to respect the process a little bit, you know. I'll give it a couple of days. But anyways, pretty interesting stuff. Um, guys, add me up on Instagram under Johnny Khan. Add me on Spotify. I'm also a musician. I have some of my music there. Some of my music's on TikTok. And yeah, guys, you know, thanks for following me on this journey. If you guys have had an experience with Lucifer, put it down below. All right. This is Johnny Khan, aka Master Conquer. Peace.